3 p.m. I am completing my research on gene modification. I'm using a common farm animal. For documentation purposes, I'm using a goat. Let me go to the laboratory and make sure that everything is okay.
Beltsville, Maryland, a quiet, peaceful town, is host to a legend of a half-man, half-goat monster. It lurks in the surrounding woods and fields, preying on whatever crosses its path. This area is also home to a haunted abandoned mental hospital and a satanic church. For 45 years, Goatman stories have been passed down from generation to generation.
Yes, I've heard about the Goatman. Buddy of mine used to tell stories about that place where they used to go drinking. I think they call it Lover's Lane. It's pretty much like a little bridge up there. It gets its name from some story about a couple went up there drinking and having a little fun or whatnot, and something happened to them.
Did you hear that?
What? I didn't hear anything.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
I definitely heard something. Didn't you hear that?
No, but I'll go see if I see. Hold on.
And the next morning, we found the bodies. It looked like they were attacked by some sort of weird animal or something like that. Guy was really badly mauled. His head was located a few yards away. Girl, her face, couldn't even recognize it. And she had to go off dental records from what I hear.
There is a famous Goatman Bridge located on Beaver Dam Road. There is a mysterious government facility that is kept under strict security less than a mile from the bridge. On this very location, various deaths have occurred that have been blamed on the Goatman.
Well, the story that we heard was back in 1957, there was a guy and his wife, and they had a young kid with them, a little baby, and they'd come around here in their car. They took this curve too fast and went off the bridge here into the stream, but they couldn't find the little kid, the little baby. And the story they told us was the Goatman took the kid. And they call this Crybaby Bridge because sometimes, some nights, you come up here and you can hear a baby crying, but nobody's ever found them.
I've been studying the Goatman for about 17 years now. As long as I know, he's been around about 50 years. I've been only witness to 2 of his acts of violence, but he has been known to commit more than 2, many more than 2. Well, he's originated down in Beltsville, so I mean, that's where I study sometimes, but I do have an office set up in my own house that I have a dark room and so forth where I sometimes go down to Beltsville and take pictures of sightings that people have seen or interviews that people have seen. I interview people, and basically I take all my information back to my office in my house. We could go out tonight if you want to.
What area is that?
It's over in Beltsville, and we can go and camp in the woods. I know a good campsite we can set up. So
Okay,
if
let's
you want to
go.
go over there.
I heard a yelp in the woods. My dog, I unleashed him and he ran into the woods, and then I heard a yelp. I went out to see what was happening, and I found my dog's carcass dead with his head missing. And then all of a sudden I saw a flash of something run by on my far right, about, I'd say, 10 yards away. And then all of a sudden I felt a big sharp pain in the back of my neck. And I'm assuming I was struck with a piece of firewood or something. And my gun went out of my hand about 5 yards that way to my right. So I was laying on the ground and I heard noises of footsteps around me, but I didn't want to run for my gun because I was afraid somebody might come and get me. So I laid there for about 5 minutes, say, and then when I didn't hear anything or anybody around me, I bolted to my house as quick as I could and locked my doors and stayed there for the rest of the night until I thought it was safe to go out. And then the next morning, everything was fine. Well, not fine, but I was still kind of shocked from the whole situation. But I went out to see if anything was still there, but my rifle and my dog's carcass was missing. And that's about it. That's all I can remember exactly. And ever since then, I've tried to find the Goatman.
Right now it's 9 o'clock. We heard a noise a little bit ago. If we hear anything else again, we're gonna have to go check it out.
The heck was that?
Did you hear that? I heard something. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, coming from over here.
Well, let's follow him.
Yeah, the expert should know what's up. Hear it anymore?
During the final stage of production of this documentary, the Goatman consultant David Hodder disappeared in the woods surrounding the Goatman Bridge. If you have any information upon his whereabouts, please call 410-602-6563. Although there have been many eyewitnesses to this phenomenon, there have been no physical evidence.
Mom!